is to sing a song or something like that. No? Okay, fine. That didn't work. So, the only other way that we can start off the show with some energy is if I disappear down the ditch, but then I re-emerge to the sound of you lot cheering me on. How about that? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. You're up for that one. I'll come back up the queue. Here we go. Sorry. Not to laugh. Got my vote. So sorry, but that was really good. Wow, thank you. Such an unexpected welcome. So, welcome to the Bowman Show. For those of you who have no idea who I am, my name is Lewis Bowman, captain of the English Archers in this very town of Warwick. I've been given some bad news. For tomorrow we have to go to war.
Oh.
Thank you for the eventual sympathy. Great. So, yeah, tomorrow me and my 300 archers, we march to Coventry. Awesome.
Oh.
Yeah. And when we're there, we meet with the rest of the Lancastrian force, 15,000 soldiers. We then march upon London, our capital, where we have a mammoth task ahead of us. We have to take a king from the throne and replace that king with another. We're pretty sure that we've got the king on the throne that we're trying to take off in the first place. It's confusing. Nevertheless, we don't have to worry about that. We march with 90 arrows upon our person. And of course, the true star of the show, the English longbow. So allow me to introduce my boat. Could you do me a massive favour and go on the other side of the rope for me, please? Thanks very much. I'm insured again now, thank you. So allow me to introduce my boat. She is an absolute beauty. She is a tall blonde, just over 6 foot tall. She is 55 pounds of draw weight. She, of course, is a she, so therefore she has a name. That name is Carriad. No, it's not. That's my other bow. I'm using a different bow today. This bow is older than that. Her name is Zelda. Zelda, yes. Cheering a big stick, well done. So when we reach the designated area of combat, the battlefield, it is I who give the command. My first command to my archers is this. Brace yourself! Brace yourself means this. Brace your bow. But before you loose any arrows, what you've got to do is check the power of your bow. Way to do that, use your thumb. Take your thumb, stick it on the belly. If the string clears the thumb, you're good to go. If not, well, then you have to retie the hitch, and then you'll suddenly get a very sore ear. You'll be wasting time. But if it's good, you need to let me know. So I need a signal from my archers, and you know the signal, don't you? It's that. Not that one, sir. What did I do to offend you? It's that, thumbs up. So when I see thumbs in the air, my boys are ready to fight. The arrows, fletched in the red and white of the Lancaster robes, be firmly in the ground. Good timing, that one. In the ground, the archer's hand hovering over the top, waiting for the next command. Knock! Load the arrow onto the bow. You then take your free shooting fingers and pitch the string. Ready for draw, then loose. So it goes. Knock, draw, loose. Now look, I don't like shoot off the commands myself, because that's just stupid. But you don't see me go, knock, draw, loose, knock, draw, loose. No, that's silly. So if you want to see me shoot the next lot of livery arrows, then you've got to command me, I'm afraid. That doesn't work. I want to concentrate trying to shoot through that hole, alright? That's what I'll say that. So, we're going to divide the audience somehow. Let me see. A bit thin today. Right, so you lot, you're going to be here. Okay, so you lot on this side. Hello, you lot. Hello. Alright. You guys are going to give me my first command. Knock. What is it? Knock. Good. You lot in the middle, so you lot here. That's about even, roughly. So, hello, you lot. All right.
Yeah.
You're my draws, so to speak. You'll say the word draw. Command to pull the string. Go.
Draw.
Good. And last but not least is all you lot over here. Don't leave me hanging. I need the command loose. You can let go of the strings off the arrow through the hole, hopefully, or just hitting the target. I don't mind which. What is it? Good. Okay, so remember your motivation, people. Battlefield scenario. You're an angry captain to give you some way. We're going to have a little dress rehearsal just to make sure. It goes.
Draw.
A bit louder. Go.
Draw.
Good. Remember, you're a captain. Command me. It goes.
Draw.
It doesn't go.
Draw.
That doesn't sound right. It's confusing, isn't it? Because it goes.
Draw.
Good. Well done. Brilliant. Excellent listening. I'm using it to my ears. Okay, so I check my bow. Thumbs up. It's all good. My hand is on my first arrow. I now wait for my first command.
Draw.
Draw. Go.
Draw.
Good. Go really high. Go.
Draw.
Can all of you do your job, please? Five people do it. It's not hard. It's one word. Go.
Draw.
Draw. Good. Go.
Draw.
Go on then, give yourselves a cheer, well done. The last one went through the hole, so thank you. Don't worry, I won't need to do anything else. So that's shooting longbow. It's simple, alright? It's simple. Two pieces of wood, feather and string. You put one bit of wood on the other, you pull back the string and you let it go. Simple. And it has to be simple because the people using it. Now what I'm about to tell you is shocking. It's so amazing that you're going to gasp when I tell you. I am a peasant. You wouldn't think it though, would you? Nope. Rocking the shabby chic with lovely leather boots. I started my life as a dirty, smelly baby. But I've done well for myself. I'm a captain. I command men. This is my station. I protect the east front section of Warwick Castle as I am a member of the 60-man garrison. And also this is my home. Well, I've got a tent on the island, but still running that. So, remember, archers are peasants. But what you have seen is cobbled together this morning because of my naff target that's fallen to pieces. The real task is ahead of us tomorrow, where we are required to loose our 90 arrows at a rate of 10 to 15 per minute. Okay, so you get a good workout. The distance required is up to 300 yards. 300 yards. If you look in that direction, some of you might see a church beyond the trees. That is the distance we are looking to shoot towards. So, we cannot push the bow flat. We do not shoot upon an individual or a target. We lift our bows to the skies and we loose our arrows to the heavens in what we call a clout. But you know what? There's one thing you'll notice as you walk around Warwick today is that you don't see people looking like this. Because I'm not allowed to shoot tourists, alright? So I can't really demonstrate this form of archery because I'll probably hurt somebody or give someone a heart attack. However, I can try and bring it down slightly and adhere to health and safety regulations of the 15th century. Oh, is it going to get noisy now? Yeah. Alright, I'll try to do this quick. This arrow here is going to help. And it eases the minds and the bosses and the officers of Warwick Castle. So, imagine a battlefield scenario. This is what we do. We lift our bows to the skies and we loose our arrows to the heavens. There we go. Now look, if that, oh thank you, if that went a bit further, it would have hit one of the flowers over there, okay? Yeah? Now, if I wanted to hit the flowers, I can't really aim by doing that. So what do? You just get more people like me to shoot more arrows at the same time in that location. It's the same as the battlefield. Each one of those flowers could represent the soldier. In fact, some of them are dead over there. So it's quite accurate. If you want to hit more soldiers, more flowers, well then you flood a battlefield with archers. And you get them to loose their arrows at the same time, hence the commands knock, draw, loose. And what you create is what we call an arrow storm. we block out the sun for a few moments. In this area, the air will change. You look to the sky to see thousands of these tipping down towards you. That's pretty terrifying. Mainly because the people we are shooting at don't wear any armour. They wear a simple padded coat. Their weapon is just a simple stick with a blade on the end. So these soldiers, with every single step they take, an arrow thumps into the turf, narrowly missing them. And then they look from side to side to look around them, to see their fellow soldiers suddenly looking like that. Okay? Now this is terrifying. But the thing is, right, we're not guaranteed to hit them. Because we are shooting so far away, we cannot see them as an individual, we see them as mass. So, we just send enough arrows over to make sure that, yeah, fair enough, we're not guaranteed to hit them, but you will guarantee to scare the living daylights out of them. So, yes, we cause pain and death, but also we fight with psychological warfare. So that is our job, and we get paid, and it's awesome. But this bow here, Tools of the Trade, is not the only bow in my possession. This bow, Zelda her name, 55 pounds of draw weight, which is how much weight I pull in the string. Now that is not going to cut the mustard really. It's not going to reach the required distance of 300 yards, probably just clear over that roof and over those trees. So this is classed as a hunting bow, and every so often, if you get the chance to shoot somebody in your sight, this is the bow to use. Now, to make something a bit more exciting and a bit of practice for me, I'm going to shoot a helmet, okay, on top of the target. Tomorrow there is an opportunity that may come about. If I see good old King Eddie, I'll shoot him in between the eyes, fingers crossed, so I need some practice. Right, who reckons I can hit that helmet on top of the target with 4 arrows, or in 4 arrows? 4 arrows, yeah? Yeah. 1 in 4 maybe? Okay. Lots of confidence this morning. Okay, so I'm going to select some good arrows. Let's have these ones. These are high flying. And then let's have a pretty one. Okay, so I've got my 4 arrows. I don't need knock draw loose for this one, so don't worry. Okay, so in the ground you stay. So, Eddie, you're going down, mate. I like the sound effects, that was good. Keep doing that. Oh, a bit high that one. Last one. Getting nervous now. Oh, I've licked him, I've got him. I've so got him. Right. As I've got him, I'm going to have 2 more arrows. You don't believe me, but I did. Struck him on the top left part. Well, I've got him, so I'll run out of arrows otherwise. I'm not legging it up those steps. Thank you. Anyway, that opportunity is rare on the battlefield. If a knight is running towards you, you don't shoot at him, because he is getting closer and closer and closer. That's not what we do. We shoot for distance, okay? So, I don't really take this bow with me to battle. I want to shoot the distance of 300 yards, so therefore, I need to take with me a bigger bow. A bow with the strength to reach the distance and bring the arrows down so they go straight through a soldier's body. This here is a war bow. He has a name as well. His name is Arnie! There he is, Arnie, yes. So, the difference is quite clear in the size and the strength. For this bow, Zelda, it's 55 pounds of draw weight. That's probably around 40 kilograms across your body. No, not even that, sorry. About 25 kilograms, yeah. This one here is 120 pounds of draw weight. So you're looking around 54 kilograms of stretch across your body every time you loose an arrow. That's ridiculous. I can tell you're impressed. And I know what you're thinking. There's no string on the bow. No, there isn't. And there's two very good reasons why. Number one, with a bigger bow, you need distance, okay? Now I need to be on the other side of the bushes to shoot this bow at that target. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want these whizzing past your ears, do you? No. Second reason why there's no string on the bow is because I can't bend him to put the string on. Can't. I need another string to help put the string on. It's a whole big string thing, I won't bore you with it. But I will demonstrate this bow for you in the only way that I can. So prepare yourself. You're about to witness a demonstration of the war bow, one of which you ain't going to see anywhere else in the entire world. You're about to witness a grown man attempt to bend a big stick and fail miserably. So, you saw me brace Zelda earlier on. This is how you do it. Under the foot, pull the belly and push the top limb. Here we go. I've started. What you have to do, when the string is on, you're going to push the loop all the way to the top knot to take the tension. So it has to bend more than this. A lot more. I'm going to stop. I'll let one out if I carry on. He's so strong. So when you think about it, how do English peasants do it? Well, it's practice, of course. Training. And you've got to train in this country. You have to practice. It is law that every single peasant must practice archery every Sunday after church before the pub, in that order. And you practice for the two reasons: to build the strength to pull the bows, and of course to gain instinct, because you cannot aim with a long bow. The problem is, right, these arrows are made of flexible wood, ash or cedar. Ash is more common in this country. So these arrows, right, when you let go of the string, the first thing that happens is this, the bend in the wood. It springs off the bow and bends and flexes and spins. It's like a snake is like flying through the sky, okay? It's weird. Also, the arrow goes up and then down, never straight. It's got feathers on, from geese, okay? So it always goes up and down, so you have to understand the flight of an arrow. You must understand the flight of an arrow to hit a target. It's a bit bird, isn't it? So distracting here, aren't they? Anyway, so, basically, if you want to hit a target, here's some advice. Don't try and aim, okay? When you aim, you do this, don't you? You stand there for 5 minutes going, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work, okay? You need to just draw the arrow back past your eye line, not to your eye, not under your eye. And just keep both eyes open, staring at your target, okay? That's why archers are known for staring. So just always looking at a potential target. What you're doing is you're going to look for the smallest, most central point. So if I was going to shoot one of you in the face, I'd look here. The smallest, most central point, in most cases, is the nose, okay? So I'll hit somewhere here if I look here. So I could catch you on the ear. Ah! Give you an awesome new earring. Look at that. I could hit you in the throat. Ah! Or I could do a 1066. Ah! Or I could hit you right on target and pick the bogey. So if anyone's got any danglers, I can sort you out if you like. But that is the point. You shoot for the smallest, most central point. Now it's pretty difficult to explain on this target. Some of you can see it, some of you can't. To hit the helmet, I have to look at the eye slit. Now, at this location, I get lots of shade from the castle later on in the day. So I'll put a red spot in the centre of that helmet, okay? Now, normally helmets, they would have eyes in there, okay? Or they'd have some sort of decoration. The target, only you guys here can see it. Through the hole, there's another red mark. That red mark helps me shoot through the hole, okay? On the power, which is the big stick standing up, I'm not going to waste any arrows on there today, but there's a spot on there as well to hit, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and get all my arrows through the hole, alright? So, this is now, you know now, I don't aim. I just look, draw and loop. Even if I hit the target, it's fine. There we go. You can come again, you lot. There we go. All the arrows into the hole. So, basically what that's done is it's controlled my arrows into a group. Earlier on when I was practicing, I nailed 3 arrows into the helmet while it was on the pal. So this isn't what it is. Making sure you have instinct. So after years of practice, you develop your instinct, the instinct of a killer, and of course you develop a physique. The physique of warrior god. Which looks like this. This is what you turn into. An asymmetric person. It's weird, isn't it? But it makes sense because you're doing this all of your life, okay? You pull in, all of that weight gives you a beefy right shoulder. But this side, weird things happen. When you're young, your brain is soft and so are your bones, okay? So your bones get stretched and twisted and pulled and weird things happen. Your left arm gets longer, basically. Your left arm could grow up to 6 inches longer, which is why you look like that. But don't worry, for the fellas, this look is an absolute killer with the ladies. I mean, for one, you're locked in a perpetual dance move. Dancing is a massive form of communication back then. And of course, ladies, on one side you get a lean, glossy, athletic, and upon the other, you get a beefcake. Best of both worlds. Right, good people, I've overrun on my time because of these silly targets I have. So I leave you now with the knowledge that tomorrow I go to war, but I don't want any sympathy, don't need it, because I'll be joined with my brothers. Okay, 70% of the English army consist of archers, 70%. Peasants. Then you have 29% of infantry billmen. They're peasants as well. Then you have 1% that remains, and who are they? Exactly, the knights, just 1%, that's it. They'll be sat at the back, on their horses, swords in scabbards, waiting to just swoop in and take all the glory when we've done all the fighting. So when you think about it, it is the peasant that is the true hero of the battlefield, right? We are the true kingmakers, and that isn't bad for a peasant. For somebody who doesn't have much in ways of money, food, or teeth. And we don't even have long lives, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Because we have something that keeps us all going. And that is, of course, 2 pieces of wood, feather, and string. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Enjoy your day.